And sitting down with me now is the incoming forward, Mason Smith. Mason, thanks for sitting down with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So first, talk a little about how you first got into the game of hockey. I know in Canada it's kind of the trade up there, but yeah, talk about how you first got started in the game.
Yeah, I was pretty young. I was about 4 or 5, and my brother just played it, so I kind of was just raised into a hockey family, and my grandpa took us out to a rink to get me started. So that's kind of how I started playing the game.
And talk a little about obviously throughout the years. I know you've grown in your game, but yeah, talk about your hockey journey and just progressing in your game as a player while you were playing through juniors and everything.
Yeah, I've kind of been all over Canada at this point. I started playing in Grand Prairie, Alberta. I kind of grew up there. And when I was 15, I left to go to Edmonton to take hockey a little bit further. Just better hockey over there. I was going to an academy. So yeah, that was fun. And then after that year, I moved to Vancouver because my family moved here. So from 16 and 17, I was playing for Abbotsford in Vancouver, and then I went to Saskatchewan for 18, and then Manitoba for 19 and 20. So, uh, yeah, I've been making my way east for sure.
And obviously growing now that you're done with juniors, I'm sure you were looking at colleges to play some collegiate hockey. So tell me how did Liberty get on your radar? And then what was it about Liberty that made you want to come here and play collegiate hockey?
Yeah, I seen, like, weirdly enough, you guys came up on my recommended on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
Uh, so that's how I first heard about Liberty through Roman Lamoureux. He plays in the
Okay.
D team. But it was like back in 2016 when I was in Edmonton because he played on my team there. So that was when I first heard about it. And then when I was 20, obviously I had to start thinking about schools, and Liberty was on the top of my list. I reached out to them at the start of the year. I just filled out a little questionnaire thing, and then me and Brett have been talking ever since. And we've been talking about it for quite a long time, me coming there, and then I ended up having a tour, and I really loved it there. It was an amazing place. They treated me super well, and yeah, it was a spot I could see myself for 4 years. So it was a super nice place.
It's awesome. And yeah, we're glad to have you here. So talk a little about now heading into the season. I'm sure you've seen the schedule and heard about some of the things that will happen throughout the year. So talk a little about what are you most excited for in your first year playing for the Flames?
Yeah, it's gonna be different for sure. Starting off with the time, you guys are 3 hours ahead over there.
Yeah, that's true.
Family and stuff, they're gonna be a little bit behind, but yeah, I'm excited. Looks like a pretty good schedule. I'm not too familiar with the league, but I've watched a couple YouTube videos and seen some highlights and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm super excited to get the season going, and hopefully do pretty well with you guys. And I want to win a national championship, so that's what's on my radar. I seen what happened last year, and I have a lot of buddies on my knot. So yeah, I want to win a championship for sure.
Obviously, coming playing in the MJ and also the PJ, playing some high level junior hockey. And I know you said you're not too familiar with the league, but I feel like your game's going to translate well into this league. So talk a little about how you feel your game's going to translate into the ACHA.
Yeah, I think I've been playing junior for 5 years. I think it prepared me pretty well for college hockey. Even playing with some of the guys, I was there for the prospect camp. It was awesome. Those guys, I gelled really well with them, and I'm excited to see where I match up in the lineup and who I play with, and it'll be good either way. I'm really excited, and whoever I play with, I'll be happy. I'll do my best out there, and we'll have a lot of fun. So
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, hey, now that got a little bit of those textbook questions, we're gonna get in a little bit more fun stuff. Ask you a couple real get to know you type questions too now. So first off, who is your favorite NHL team and your favorite NHL player?
Uh, favorite teams, the Dallas Stars, and then favorite players, Rupe Hintz.
Name an NHL player you feel you try to model your game after.
I used to say Rupe Hintz, and then he did really well in the playoffs. So now it's like I don't know if I can say him anymore because he did really well. So I'll say him, but it was regular season Rupe Hintz, not playoffs. That guy's a little bit too good.
If you could play a sport other than hockey, what would it be?
I'd say golf and basketball.
Oh, okay. Oh, so then I gotta ask, who's your favorite NBA team?
The Mavs.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
Yeah.
Is he your favorite player too?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going on a road trip and stop at a gas station. What's the go-to snack you gotta grab?
I'll be in 7-Eleven for like an hour picking a snack. Like they got too much in there for me. Like I'd say a slushy and Sour Patch Kids probably.
Oh, those are good choices. If you had a random skill or a fact about yourself that most people don't know.
I'm pretty good on the guitar, maybe. Not a lot of people know that.
Okay. Um, you, you're coming out in the starting lineup and you need your intro song to come out. What would be your intro song?
Oh. Uh I'm Not Afraid by Eminem.
Good choice. All right, now flip the script. If you're going on a singing show and you have to sing a song for your audition, what song you singing?
Oh, this is easily uh what's the name of the one that oh, Your Man by Josh Turner.
All right. And then last question, who would play you in a movie about your life?
Tom Cruise.
All right, yeah. He can do his own stunts too, playing you for the hockey scenes. Oh, awesome. Well, hey Mason, thanks again for taking the time to sit down with us. And yeah, we can't wait to see hear this upcoming fall.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks a lot. Thanks again for having me.